Hello YouTube, I'm recording this video after insane performance from G2 in series against top esports. First of all, I need to tell you that I'm really happy that we finally beat Asian team in a good, convincing style. I'm really proud of G2 players, G2 coaching staff and all players that belongs to this organization. I'm recording this video during the series between Team Liquid and T1, and let's be honest, for 99% the rival of G2 will be T1. Let's start with short summarize of a series between G2 and top esports. First of all, let's highlight Caps that on this Tristana was insane. Cream in this series played Azir and Corki, only control mages we can say, and Caps dominated him like crazy in every game. Caps was baiting, for example, Xin, Azir, many times. He's so clean on this tournament, and for me, he might be the best player on this tournament. Of course, it might be a controversial take. I know that we have Chovy on this tournament, for example. I know that we have insane BLG players. But for me, Caps is the game changer. Second player to highlight is, of course, Hans Sama, player that was doubted by almost everyone. All of us, I would say, said that Jakilov is by far better than Hans Sama. And in this series, French AD carry proved that he is one of the best AD carries in the world. Games on Kalista, Kog'Maw from him were insane. In game 2, he played versus the best Jakilov champion, that is Draven, and he totally dominated him on Kog'Maw. In game 1, they made early 2v2 kill on bot lane. The biggest question mark in G2 team that was bot lane performed like crazy. I'm really proud. And let's talk about Broken Blade as well. As you can see, he played Camille, he played Twisted Fate, and he played Cassante. On Cassante, he shown the crazy performance and he carried this game, I would say. He's shown to 369 from top esports how to play this champion and how to carry on this. And when he played against Cassante, he also smurfed. His Camille was clean as hell. Overall, the drafts from G2 were really good, in my opinion. G2 is a really flexible team, and probably one of the most flexible teams that left on this tournament. The question is, can G2 win the whole tournament? The answer is that it's possible, but it's really hard, because look, they need to beat still 3 Asian teams. GENG, BLG, and probably T1, yeah? If you suppose that Team Liquid will win, I'm okay with that, but in the reality, T1 will win this series. So, the other question is, which team will be the hardest opponent for G2? In my opinion, it might be GENG, because for me they have the best mid laner, and it might be the hardest opponent for Caps. Because I'm pretty sure Caps right now is in better disposition than Faker, because for me, Faker on this tournament is playing really average. I also think that Caps is at least on the same level as Knight right now. The only question is if Caps can go even with Chovy. That might be really hard. Also, these 3 teams that left, so T1, GENG, and BLG, have 3 different playstyles, in my opinion. T1 has really flexible bot lane, control mid laner. GENG has crazy good mid laner that can play legit everything, weaker bot lane, and really good jungler. And BLG is a really aggressive team with overall really good players on each lane, especially top lane for me. So for me, the hardest opponent for G2 will be GENG. And it depends in which phase G2 will face them. If it will be semi-final or final, yeah? If we suppose that they will beat T1. I'm pretty sure that series against T1 will be close, and it might be 5-map series again. Both of these teams are really good and are really flexible. I think G2 might find an answer against T1 and beat them, especially because Faker right now is in not the best disposition. So that's why I see a big chance for G2 to win this series. In terms of GENG, I'm pretty confident about G2 bot lane because they proved that they can play on solid level. GENG bot lane is probably the weakest side of this team, and I really believe that G2 bot lane can gap them. The question is if Caps is good enough to stop Chovy, yeah? Because Chovy is probably the best player in the world, but maybe Caps will shut his mouth, who knows? And the question in terms of BLG is that if we can teamfight good enough to beat Chinese team, because they have probably the best teamfights in the world, and the question is if we can stop them. It might be hard, but this G2 roster is giving me 2019 vibes. I really started to believe again that we can beat Asian teams, that we can go even with them in every BO5 series. I'm really proud from what we achieved. The 3-0 against top esports made me proud. G2 shut all of the doubters' mouths. So if I need to predict, I would say that G2 will reach the final, but we will lose the final. This is my prediction. That we are going to beat T1, we are going to beat the second team in the semi-final, and we will lose in the final. This is my prediction. Let's see if I will hit or miss it. Please tell me, guys, what do you think about the G2 disposition? If you believe that this team can reach the final or not, and who is the best player for you from G2, of course. And at the end, some short note against Fnatic, yeah. I think I need to say a few words against Fnatic. For me, the plan minimum for Fnatic was to reach the main event and beat all NA teams. As you can see, Fnatic got feasted by Team Liquid. It's pretty disappointing, in my opinion, because Fnatic with this roster, with players like Humanoid, Razork, should easily beat Team Liquid. It only proves that in EU, we have only one team that matters on international stage. Every other team won't matter in terms of worlds. So the only team to watch is G2. G2 will probably smurf Summer Split as well, and will be our only hope on worlds as well. Thank you for watching, guys. Please give me some feedback, likes, comments, and subs. I promise I will try to make more videos during LEC Summer Split, because right now I'm doing it not regular. Thanks for watching and see ya, guys.